I'm a public accountant, and that spring I found myself buried in an extended COVID-era tax season. I was sedentary, overweight, and oddly detached from my own health until I tested positive for COVID-19. What began as a routine ER visit for oxygen turned into a strange, blurry weekend of movies and sleep. By Sunday evening, I felt a bit better, but Monday morning I could barely draw a breath. My mother-in-law was still 25 minutes away, so my wife called an ambulance. I remember collapsing onto a couch in our hallway, and very little after that. At the hospital, I joked between sensors on my bare chest about my nipples, and my wife feared those would be my last words. Then they intubated me. I reacted violently, though I don't recall the details. Rumors flew that few survived intubation at the time. Even our next-door neighbor, a bishop, gave me a conditional blessing. You'll live if you fight. My father told my wife to prepare our children for the worst. In the coma that followed, I was painfully aware. Nurses would enter, ignore my silent pleas, and scribble numbers on clipboards. Hours felt like months as I struggled to breathe against machines. Then, at the brink of surrender, I slipped free of my body into a place of pure light. There were no bulbs, just pearlescent surfaces glowing from within, flawlessly clean, as though 3D printed from pearl. Time vanished. I sensed two presences, but one woman drew all my attention. I didn't see her lips move, yet I heard her voice and felt an overwhelming love. She reassured me that everything would be fine, and showed me a fleeting vision of my family. In that realm, all terror and physical pain melted away. I awoke back in the hospital to harsh lights, droning TVs, and tubes that made every breath feel like torture. The contrast was jarring, from divine calm to clinical coldness. At home, nights passed in panicked gasps. I'd wake dozens of times thinking I was dying. When I finally managed 4 hours of sleep, I sat on our bathroom floor with oxygen in my nose, mentally drafting a list of lessons learned, work less, spend more time with the kids, but none felt right. Instead, the memory of that woman's laugh and gentle presence kept replaying in my mind. And then it hit me. She was my daughter, Whitney, who died at 16 months. The realization explained everything: why I couldn't learn her name in the vision, why the blessing felt conditional. I also sensed my son Vincent, lost at 8. In that moment, I understood why I'd been pulled back to life. I was blessed to glimpse their spirits, to feel their enduring love and care, even if I couldn't yet fully understand where I'd been. That experience reshaped me, reminding me how precious each breath and every choice in this life truly are.